Hello, everyone. Welcome to the work. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Byron Katie, and my guest today is Renee, and her work is mind-blowing. This woman has 8 children and 6 grandchildren. Her husband's divorcing her, and he wants to be her friend. She's having no part of it. She's very bitter, and I just love you're here to watch the shift. I can tell you, she blew my mind, and what a privilege to share Renee's work with you. And all together, if your mind is open to it, welcome to the pod, and let's do the work. Oh my goodness. Mihira, you have a question, honey.
Hi.
Hi.
Every time I see you, I just spontaneously cry. I'm like, oh.
Well, where I'm at right now, look at your beautiful face. It's like I interrupted you.
Oh, I'm just, I don't know. I'm just owning like this moment of like, it just feels like I'm melting. Like I feel so much gratitude, like overflowing. I'm like, oh, like I'm just, so I have a question. I've done the work for a while. I do it with other people. I do it with myself. And I think for me, there's such gratitude because, spirituality, psychology, practical, like it's a bridge between all these parts to the most practical, to the most sacred experiences of my life. So I think for me, there's something that feels like home or like resonance. Like I'm like, oh, I feel like I can rest. Yeah, it feels that way. So, but one of the things I realized that I haven't really done is that this aspect of making amends, as I do the worksheets, I can really see I could make amends to everybody, anybody from now past, I could make amends to every single interaction because the ego gets involved. I can feel it. And I can also feel the part that is like compassion for my own self. Like I can feel the guilt and the shame, but I can also feel like there's nothing to forgive. There's nothing like, there is no guilt because I can see the innocence of me and the innocence of the other. And I can do the best I possibly can to move it forward, right? Those parts are my aspiration, like they're my goal. And then I fall short and I work on it. But one of the places I don't really have understanding in or is the making amends part of going back, because I think
It is. It's going back on that path, making it right for peace now. And that making amends, what is that? Okay, it's how on my worksheet, and how do I react? What do I say? What do I do in that situation? It's like, how do I react when I believe the thought? Okay, there's my list of amends to that person I've written the worksheet on, to myself.
Mhm.
And that's it. I don't even have to know what it is. I mean, if I don't know what it is, it's going to show up in that worksheet. How do I react when I believe the thought? What do I say? What do I do? What is the emotional? Where do I feel it? And then clean it up. So what happens in that is when you think of that person, it shifts. And when you think of anyone in your world or life, that shift is there. It goes with you. It's an undoneness, a making rightness that lives in you. And it adds up as we do these worksheets and we see how we react, see our wrongs. And oh boy, does it take courage. Does it take courage? Because we were so right in what we said and did, and so justified the ego thought. And so it means sometimes going back to the people that even witnessed us and saying, you know, that day when we were all together, I look back on it and I apologize for the things I said and my reaction and thank you for listening. I wanted to share that with you. You know, it's all in your own words, not mine. But I nail what I said, what I did, and as I'm apologizing, and I don't make nice. It it's an ego killer, and the ego is finds a home in our heart at that point. It loses a grip on that, and it's a heart opening, and it feels like sometimes when this worked, Valmy and I sat in it, I would literally, I used to refer to it as vomiting myself up. It was, this is, again, I don't call it the work for nothing. It's making right my wrongs. And that's how I have the privilege of being here now, not just physically, but mentally and loving it. Because there's nothing not to love. And if there is, it's a worksheet. Yeah, so
Can I
you,
add
you
a
know a
question?
bit about that.
Well, I do, and I think I can sense the part of me that is in two different directions, that is like in saying the thing, not always, but sometimes in saying the thing, there's a part of me that's seeking their love and approval and appreciation. Like
Okay,
there's
so you're not ready. You're not
okay,
ready. You're just not ready. That's not making amends.
right,
It's a safety net. And
right,
admitting our wrongs,
right,
no, it's without a safety net.
okay,
Admitting our wrongs and making it right. So we die, we die, we die.
I
All
got
those
you.
people we set up to see us as so marvelous, that personality dies in us. And what happens is, in my experience, my friends don't leave me. And in fact, I left them
Mm, mhm,
sometimes because it just, I wanted so much from them. And now that I don't, I stopped using them. So I left for their own good, for my own good, as it turned out. But that wasn't the plan. Making amends is it's just full of surprises. It's the absence of ego
mhm,
as you continue it's a death of I
mhm.
and that don't know mind. I don't know who I am or what I am, but I appear to be sitting here with you, and I'll take it.
Mhm.
I'll take it. That's enough for me. And if that's not enough, I see a flower in front of me that's and I see the sky through the windows, and I see you.
So what I'm hearing from you in the practical way for my application is, if I think about making amends to somebody and I feel the part of me that wants the seek approval, or the part of me that wants to like, oh, will this hurt their feelings? Like it just basically means I'm not clean. My work isn't
Yeah,
done.
yeah, because if I think it would hurt them in any way, then I'm not ready.
Right. Okay. So
And
it's
if
just
I feel it would hurt
checkmate.
me in any way, I'm not ready.
So it's just checkmate for my awareness to say I have more work to do.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah,
I can do that.
on that person, you could do 10 worksheets on that same person, different events.
Okay. I can do that.
And you know that if it hurts me, I just said it, a part of what I just said was, if it hurts me, I'm not ready. But there's some discernment required there. You know, I don't want to hurt me, so I stay in the perimeter of those specific things that I said and did,
Mhm,
and without justification.
mhm. Okay.
And like amazing things happen when you do that. That person can attack you. I knew it, and you lied to me and all of that, and you take it in and you die and you die and you die because you can relate to everything they're saying. They are right. And so they're really doing your worksheet for you. We're looking in a mirror. So it leaves us humble, without resistance, and taking it in as a student, because we harm people in ways that we're not even aware of. And sometimes the things they'll tell us, we don't even recall. So when someone's angry and comes at us or hurt, and we're open and we listen, they tell us things about ourselves that we don't recognize, that we can look for and say, oh my gosh, you're right. I did say that. I did do that. And it's you die, you die, you die, you die, you die. And I'm here as like I'll just say like a resurrected, humane human being. And I have no control over the way people hear me or see me. And that's not my journey. My journey is to listen and take it in and continue to let them grow me. My enemy is my friend. They grow me. They make obvious things to me that I would not recognize otherwise.
I've had that experience because of doing the worksheets. I mean, really, it's just because I've done a lot of them.
Oh
And then
boy.
somebody comes and it's so beautiful. And I think what I'm doing is like, it's like the courage that they've come to me and said I did all these things, and I can just blissfully say yes. But it's me coming to them and saying I've done all these things, that I can feel an attachment still left. Like I have more work to do on that one, because there's a
Yeah.
little part of me that's like, I don't want to admit it, or I want them to like me, or I can feel the I'm
Well,
not.
they think of me if I.
Yeah, because I'm admitting it. Like if they're admitting it to me, it's like freedom. I'm like, yes, yes. So I was stuck in that spot. But what you
So
helped,
you, so you know you've got that yes in you.
yes,
So
100%.
so the kindness of those people
Yes,
coming at you,
yeah,
let them be your teacher
yeah.
and allow you to be them as you make the amends. I mean, if they have the courage to say it to you,
Right?
then,
Totally.
then you have the
They're more
courage.
courageous than me.
Yeah, especially having known us all our lives or something.
Exactly. That's why I had to call a friend. I was like, I need to call you and ask you how to do this thing, because I could see that I was scared of it. So thank you.
It is such a blessing too that the people in our lives can say, trust us enough that they can say anything to us.
Yeah.
We take it in, we consider it, and they grow us. Maybe it's useful what they say, maybe not, but we're open to it and they grow us. Whether we use it or not, what they say, we're learning to listen without resistance.
Can I add one thing I'm just seeing here? You know how the ego can attach to anything, right? So for me, I think I'm just sensing like there's a part of me like I can take it. There's this sort of like big I in that, but there's this judgment or story that like they couldn't take it if I was honest with them. Even just honest, like I judged you and I thought this, or so I'm
Well,
watching.
rather than I judged you, get specific
Okay,
and say, I haven't always been the best friend
okay,
to you,
okay.
and and um, and I want to do better. I care about you.
Yeah.
Your relationship is, I really love our time together and experience together,
I can do it.
which is the way I'm experiencing you right now. Yeah, and yeah, maybe many of us sitting with you today are experiencing the same. Boy, it's certainly an act of courage, these turnarounds. Like, you should apologize to me. He should say he's sorry for what he said, that the boy, you turn that around. I should apologize to him. Okay, where? In that situation, where did I attack him? Where wasn't listening? Where was it that I was just out of control? Where was it, so when your apparent enemy comes at you and they're going, you did that, you did that, just feel that emotional and notice and open your mind and just take it in and die and die. It is a surrender to what is true. They're giving us what we can't hear from here, coming from the apparent outside of us. And it's what Earth School is about. It's here to open our minds to the gift of life.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, honey, thank you, Mayra.
Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you. Thank
Gosh.
you, everyone.
Oh my gosh. You dares. You just, oh my God. I love this community. I love you, community. Oh my goodness. Renee, honey, you have a worksheet?
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Renee.
I do. I have a worksheet.
Okay, sweetie. Thank you for your courage. So what is the situation and what did you fill in for number one? Those of you new to the worksheet, there's 6 questions on it, and Renee has filled them in. And to do that, you anchor in a time and place where you were hurt, angry. So on number one, what is the situation and what did you write?
I am sad, angry, and disgusted with him because he left me after 45 years because I won't have sex as often as he needs to.
Oh, honey. And in the situation, well, that's it. It's there. So on where is it where you're sad and angry, a time and place that you anchored in as you filled in the worksheet?
It was the conversation that led to divorce. It was an actual conversation where I was trying to get my needs met sexually. And I mean, it was just the conversation about that. And I remember specifically saying, I don't think you can live with that. And he said, probably not. And we went through subsequent stuff, but it ended up in divorce. And this was 5 years ago, Katie.
Yeah,
I've done,
yeah.
this
Well,
is
it
ridiculous.
does stay, no, it stays with us to the deathbed. We're going, he left me because,
I just don't want it anymore.
I know, sweetie. So, I won't have sex as often as he needs. Okay. So where did you write the worksheet? Where were you sitting at a desk? Were you writing in bed? Where in the kitchen?
I was right here where
Okay.
I am right now, yesterday, writing this. Yes.
Okay. And now the conversation was when you were talking about divorce.
Yeah.
So, was it in an office, an attorney's office? Was it at home? Was it,
It was at a previous home.
okay, okay. So, is that where you want to anchor? When you
Yeah.
filled in the worksheet, that was the time and place?
Yeah. Our
Okay,
living room in that other house. Yes.
okay. And he's standing or sitting?
Sitting.
He's sitting and you're facing him, he's facing you.
Correct.
Okay. And I won't have sex. You won't have sex as often as he needs. That's why he left you.
Yes.
Is it true? Oh, honey, just really, really look at this one. Yes, it's true, and open your mind. You know, that's what you were believing. That's what was,
No, it's because it's not complete. So no, it's not true.
okay, so just be there. That's a part of it. It's not true. There's other stuff.
There's other stuff, sure. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't let go of it, even though I admit it's not true. I just keep circling back. I've done a number of worksheets
That's
on him,
okay.
Katie.
Now you're leaving the situation. You're going back into the past. We're sitting in this worksheet right here, right now,
Yeah,
and we're looking at what's true.
yeah, okay.
And what appears to be happening is you're getting in touch with, he didn't just leave you because you won't have sex as often as he needs.
That's true.
So just be there in the situation. And that's the whole crux of the matter. No, it's not, as it turns out. He won't have, you won't, he left because you won't have sex as often as he needs. Be there now, hear his words. Were those his words?
No,
Those were not his words. He wants a divorce. And you're believing it's because you won't have sex with him as often as he needs. Notice how you react when you believe that.
oh, it's awful.
Notice life with him, believing there's something wrong with you, something off with you, because you won't have sex with him as often as he needs. You're sitting in the living room talking divorce. Look how long you believed that. And he didn't say that in that situation. Maybe he said it a million times before, but you're talking about divorce now, and that's not being spoken to.
But I said it and he agreed.
Okay, so that's news. But that's why he left you. Is it true? Can you really know that it's true? Sitting there with him, who would you be without the thought? He wants a divorce because I won't have sex with him as often as he needs.
I don't know because I needed to get away. I had so much sex I didn't want to have because he pressured me. So it feels like I need the thought to protect myself.
Yeah. And did he do that to you, or did you do that to you?
Well, I failed to say no. So in that sense, I did that to me.
And what did you want? There's something you wanted when you lived out that yes with him.
I wanted affection. Not necessarily always sexual. And
Did
that's
you,
where my
did
the
you
late
ask? Did you ask?
a lot.
And he wasn't able to be just affectionate? Yeah, so he left me because I won't have sex as often as he needs. Let's turn it around. I left him because I won't have sex with him as often as he needs.
I left him because I won't have sex with him as often as he needs. That's true. And I've known that.
But look at what's he left me because I won't have sex as often as he needs. Turned around, he didn't leave me because I won't have sex as often as he needs. So give me examples. Contemplate. He didn't leave me because I won't have sex as often as he needs.
Give you examples of how that's true.
Uh-huh.
I was really mean to him. I tried to make him somebody he was not. I was in love with my projection of who I needed him to be. And I wasn't honest with him for a number of years. And when I did get honest, I was bitchy and demanding. And now I want him back, and it's too late.
I would put "it's too late" on a sidebar and something for you to look at later.
Well, he's engaged, so there's that. I just want to let go of him, Katie.
Well, let's look at number 2. What do you want in that situation when he wants a divorce? As you sit in the living room and you're both discussing it.
I want him to love me enough to compromise and find a middle path that satisfies both our needs. I want him
Okay,
to care.
so slow it down. I want him to love me enough to compromise and find a middle path. Okay. In the living room, you want him to love you enough to compromise. Is it true?
Yes.
Okay, so open your mind. Look at how you react in number 1, how you treat him, how you react. You want him to love you enough to compromise. You reacted that way because he wasn't giving you what you needed to your mind. And your anger and your meanness that you use to get what you want, which often was just peace from him wanting sex and you wanting affection he can't give. You want him to love you enough to compromise. You want to, I'm gonna go like he's knowing now that he's engaged and he's not coming back to your mind, okay? You want him to love you enough to compromise and find a middle path. Is it true?
No.
Oh, sweetie, what did you see? My head's swimming with it.
I don't really want him back, but there's a part of me that wants him back. So I don't want him to compromise because he can't give me what I need anyway.
So get that.
He can't give me what I need. Can't give me what I need.
And when he didn't, you hurt him, and that hurts you.
Over and over. 45 years of it.
And you want him back.
Such a sick attachment.
You want him to love you enough to compromise and find a middle path. You know, this, I'm just going to say it. It's like, you know, is it true he's engaged to someone that maybe will give him the sex that you couldn't? I mean, you've got a surrogate out there. If you love him, you've got a surrogate out there that can give him what you can't give him. That's love. That's love. And you can be grateful to her for giving him what you couldn't. And when you couldn't, you just saw you as inadequate. That's showing up now. And that makes that, if you're like the rest of us, that makes us mean. When we can't give what we can't give, and we love that person. And the world tells us it's only right that you should, you're the wife.
Yep.
Yeah. You want him to love you enough to compromise and find a middle path. I don't want him to. Oh, you know, feel the way you wrote it. I want him to love me enough. Or I want him to love her enough. No, that doesn't work. Let's look at number 3. Let's make number 2 work. You want him to love you enough to compromise and find a middle path. He's found someone that we can imagine they've worked that out. We don't know.
But I can see how that's a middle path. Like, I could still be his friend. I've been a bitch, so I haven't been his friend, but I miss
You
him.
are on to something beautiful.
Yeah.
And not only that, you can love her and appreciate her and be friends with her too for giving him what you couldn't give him.
God, I want that, Katie.
Well, I hope you have it, because I've lived this exact situation. And I didn't have the work, and it almost killed me. It's not a little thing. And the woman he was engaged to and married, and, you know, she's so amazing. Kill me. How can I compete with that? And he was even telling about their sexual life.
Oh,
And when the work found me, oh boy, did things shift. I'm so grateful.
I know this is where my path, I know this is the path, Katie, and I can't believe you're so accessible. I just am like, anyway, like, thank you.
Well, you're not alone. You're not alone. There are men and women that are experiencing what you're going through in their own way. This is helpful.
Well, I so want to be his friend because we have 8 kids together. We have 7 grandchildren, and I can hardly stand to be around him because I hate him.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to hate him.
Well, honey, I you want him to love you enough to compromise and find a middle path. Turned around in that situation. He wants a divorce. I don't want him to. And read it.
I don't want him to love me enough to compromise and find a middle path.
No, because you're not compatible. You feel like you're not giving him enough sex. That goes under not compatible. You feel guilty, you scream, you yell, you attack. That's not that's
I called him
incompatibility.
I called him a sex addict, Katie. That's
Well,
not
when you
true.
compare, then put that on your men's list.
It is.
Yeah, good.
But I'm just giving you an example of how
But
bitchy I
honey,
am.
he lived with a woman that didn't live up to his sexual needs, you think? I mean, someone angry when she felt guilty. So just imagine you love him enough, because you do. Turned around again. I don't want him.
I don't want I want him to love me. I'm confused.
Okay,
Sorry.
I want him to love me enough to not compromise and find a middle path.
I want him to love me enough to not compromise and find a middle path.
Yeah,
To not find a middle path.
Yeah, to not compromise.
Not
He
compromise.
wants a divorce. He wants to leave. Let's look at 3.
He shouldn't throw away a lifetime relationship for more sex.
Is that true? Can you really know that it's true?
No,
So feel the no.
that's what he did. That's reality.
Yeah, but that's not, let's try it again.
Okay.
You shouldn't throw away a lifetime relationship for more sex. Just hear the arrogance in it. Yes, you have 8 children together. Yes, you have 6 grandchildren and 8 children. Yes, yes. And you know your relationship with him. He shouldn't throw away a lifetime relationship for more sex. That's why he threw the relationship over. It was because of sex. Is that true?
No.
No. It's like your ego's using that, and like, that's why. There's something deficient in me.
Yeah.
So turn it around. He should. With an open heart, knowing the woman he's lived with all those years. He should. And just feel it and read it. He should.
He should throw away a lifetime relationship. Or not, I shouldn't even say throw away. He should leave a lifetime relationship.
And drop the for more sex.
There was integrity in him leaving.
Yeah, and the sex thing has been your excuse.
Yep,
But there's so much more.
there he is.
My God, kids, I don't know how you had the energy to even. You are radically amazing.
Don't feel
Oh, my holy moly. Sex, there's the first kid. Sex, there's the second kid. Sex, there's the. God, you have him all over the place. His genetics, the kids look like him, the tendencies. He'll never leave you. He can't, they can divorce you and leave, but they don't. You got him. I mean, the walk, the hand gestures, the hair, he's not leaving.
he's embedded.
Yeah, yeah. This man you love. Yeah. And for his sake, he should, and read it again, he should. If you love him, ponder that, which you do,
I do.
he should.
He should leave this lifetime relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
He should.
This is his life.
Yep.
And there's no time he's not ever going to be there. Let's look at 4.
Oh, can't read.
Oh God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my gosh. There's no way he's ever going to leave you if you wanted him to. And you don't have to have sex with him.
I know, it's kind of exactly what I wanted.
I would just drop the kinda.
Yeah.
By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. At homewithbk.com, let's do the work.